Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Randy and I wanted to post this video way earlier this morning, but my ring light was not working, unfortunately. So I had to go over to Best Buy. I had to get another ring light. While I was getting a ring light, I ended up having to switch out my battery and my Galaxy tag, which is basically like an air tag, but for Samsung. And then I found this other Logitech light that I thought was so beautiful. However, it was expensive, but I got it anyway. I've been working on my video, my audio quality and my lighting quality. I hope that you do see a major improvement. I am new to making E7 content. So, um, without further ado, I wanted to hop into the Schniel and the Hellion Lua trailers or previews. So, um, pretty much like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly will appreciate it. So I'm gonna let it play, and then I'm gonna give my commentary, and then I'll also watch the demo with you guys. So here we go.
You seek the throne? Come then, take your seat.
It's time for me to get back to it. I've been putting off all this paper.
It seems there's nowhere left to run.
Schniel, the king of Lafundos, is a man who seems to have transcended the very concept of desire. Even though he was next in line to the throne since a young age, he was never interested in authority, and instead devoted his time to come up with ways to improve the lives of the less fortunate. When he ascended the throne 3 years ago, his people would often refer to him as the king who knew how to look below, and were anticipating his evolution into the new Sage King. But instead, he vanished, leaving behind his abdication letter simply stating, "I quit." And thus, Lafundos' royal court was thrown into absolute disarray. Schniel is a 5-star Earth Elemental Soul Weaver. He has high effect resistance, and can increase his health further through his imprint concentration. Skill 2. I know a thing about poison. Increases max health by 10%. After an enemy uses a skill, when an ally is inflicted with poison or venom, dispels all debuffs from the caster and activates Cleanse. Can only be activated up to once every 1 turn. Cleanse dispels all debuffs from all allies and grants immunity for 1 turn, before resetting skill cooldowns of the caster. Skill 3. You may walk yourself out. Attacks all enemies and increases defense of all allies for 2 turns, before increasing combat readiness of the caster by up to 50%. A successful attack inflicts 4,000 fixed damage. Increases fixed damage by 4,000 every time the skill is used, stacking up to 2 times. Skill 1. Is this how you do it? Attacks the enemy and dispels 1 debuff from an ally. When consuming 10 soul, dispels a debuff from all allies. Schniel's Artifact, Homage to Tarman. A luxurious customized pen that once belonged to the former king Tarman. It was mounted on a specially designed display stand, but Schniel has been using it as his dedicated signing pen since taking the throne. After an ally is attacked, when the damage suffered is equivalent to 25% or more of max health, grants a barrier for 2 turns. Barrier strength is equivalent to up to 20% of the caster's max health. Can only be activated once per turn.
It's time for me to get back to it. I've been putting off all this paper.
The mischievous playful king of Lafundos. Players will be able to meet Schniel through the Drop Rate Up banner starting November 14th. Thank you.
Okay, so before we get into the demo, I just want to give my little commentary. I love Schniel's design. Like, first of all, Schniel, oops, I don't like how that look. Okay. Schniel is a Taurus. Shout out to the Tauruses. I'm a Taurus, so he gives very much so Taurus energy. And I don't think we have a lot of Taurus healers outside of, oh no, we do. We have Amir and we have Frida, which I also love them as well. His speed is 117, which I think is a mid speed, and he also has effect resistance I think he has pretty decent stats for a 5-star. I freaking love his design. Like, he is so fabulous. Like, the glasses, the gold glasses, just the gold accenting and everything. Love it. Um, let's see. So, his devotion skill is health, so it should be easy, or it should make it easier for you to be able to get him to 20k, 25k HP. And then we're going to get into his passive. So I know a thing about poison. Increases max health by 10% after an enemy uses a skill. When the ally is afflicted with poison or venom, this dispels all debuffs from the caster and activates cleanse. Can only be activated once every 2 turns. I like this because it helps deal with Death Dealer Ray. It helps deal with Sharon. It helps deal with those two. However, I would have liked for poison to have been like burn damage or just another popular one that's used. I know that would kind of invalidate the name. I know a thing about poison, but venom is kind of poison. However, I just don't know any other characters outside of Spectre Tenebria that uses poison off the top of my head right now. Then he has Cleanse, which dispels all debuffs from all allies and grants immunity for 1 turn before resetting the skill cooldowns of the caster. I think this is very neat and niche, the passive. So he's going to pretty much, as soon as one poison and venom is put on an ally, so it can't be him, it has to be an ally. When an ally is afflicted with poison or venom, he's going to dispel all debuffs from the caster and activate Cleanse. And then Cleanse is going to dispel all debuffs from everybody and grant immunity to everybody and reset his skill cooldowns of himself. So he can deal with Knockwall. But even then, Cleanse is only getting activated if venom or poison is put on an ally. So I think that he is a niche unit to deal with specifically venom. At least for his passive, because you aren't gonna be using this against multiple people. So I think that right now, just based upon his passive, because passives are usually like the foundation of a kid if a passive is involved to the skill 2, and he's just pretty much like, oh, okay, you're gonna do Death Dealer Ray, you're gonna do Sharon, I'm gonna bring Schniel. Maybe poison could have been replaced with something else. I think that's what really would have sent this kid over the edge for me. If poison could have been sleep, if it could have been burn, if it could have been I don't know, because I'm just trying to figure out why I would bring Schneel and not ML Sharon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Let me read skill 3. Let me read skill 3. So you may walk yourself out. Love the name. Attacks all enemies and increases defense of all allies for 2 turns. Nice. Before increasing combat readiness of the caster by 35%, a successful attack inflicts 4,000 fixed damage, increases fixed damage by 4,000 every time this is used, stacking up to 2 times. So this will help you deal with Bloodblade Karen and Amiki, being able to have him be a fast speed contester and put defense on everybody. It will let your character survive faster. So I love the skill 3, and then to do the fixed damage and the 4,000 can stack up to 2 times. So I don't know if 2 times is like 12k, but the skill 3 is better than the passive to me, honestly. Um, I like that because it gives you survivability, and while also dealing damage. Any healer that's dealing damage is an active healer, like for real, for real. So they're helping you kill the enemy team. So I think that, I don't know, so far I definitely think he's pull worthy. I'm gonna pull for him. The skill one, this is how you is this how you do it? Attacks the enemy and dispels one debuff from an ally. Soul burn dispels the debuff from all allies. I think that they could have added one more effect to this, and it could have been to increase speed. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. It would have made him cycle just a little bit faster. Um, his S1 basically works like Elena. So far, I want to give Schniel a 6.5, 7 out of 10, just based off the preview as far as his skill set is concerned. I don't know how he's gonna work in RTA, and he may very well be a great PvE character too. I definitely see him in Hall of Trials and the Abyss. I think it's called the Abyss. The a tower. I see him in a lot of PvE content, and I also see him in RTA as well. I'm gonna go to the demo. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna go to artifact first. After an ally is attacked, when damage suffered is equivalent to 25% or more of max health, grants a barrier to the caster for 2 turns. Barrier strength is equivalent to 20% of the caster's max health, can only be activated once per turn. Once again, survivability. I think that once you exceed that threshold, you're gonna get that barrier, and the barrier should be chunky. I think that he is going to help with my weakness against Amiki and BBK, and I like him. I'm more of an aggressive cleaver type style player. I really love control. Control is my favorite play style. But you can bring him with control, and even though I guess his niche is to deal with venom and poison, he can pretty much just stop you from dying flat out. He can open up the turn, stopping you from dying. I would love to pair him with Malona, ML Bologna. I would love to pair him with her, because he would keep her from being, he would just keep her from dying pretty much. So, uh, yeah, as a whole, I think he's a good 6.5, 7 out of 10 character. I don't know how he's gonna perform, but I just love his design. I love him as a soul weaver. I love him being in the game. He definitely is not given limited. I know he's not a limited, but he's not given limited. But he is giving, I'm decent right now. I could be better, even better in the future. Because somebody might come out putting poison on everybody. I'm going to go to the demo so we can watch that.
Perhaps this isn't the time for a joke.
He looks so good.
By King's decree, I grieve. And shut the door behind you.
Follow the light of truth. On behalf of the Creator, I will deliver judgment.
The promises of this spear will not be forgotten.
This all runs its course. What will the damage be like?
Consider this an honor.
A patient in need of treatment. Mercy is too for the likes of you! Raise your sword for me.
I vow to be your companion, like I promised. I'll stand by your side until death do us part.
Now, let's use our words. You seek the throne? Come then, take your seat.
You really have no tact. You don't realize I've got you in the palm of my hand.
Miserable creature.
Step on him, Big Daddy.
I will show you grace by granting you death.
Shall we get drinks after this? Ooh, that's a scary face you've got on there. It's time for me to get back to it. I've been putting on all this paper.
Okay, so I completely forgot that Death Dealer Ray gives Pestilence, so everybody else putting on Venom, and he kept cycling Cleanse, and he was getting cool resets to his skill cooldown. So that was cool. Like he basically is just a counter to Death Dealer Ray. That's basically what he is. And then for the girls that want to get cute and bring Sharon too, he'll shut her down as well. So I like him for that. And then the fixed damage is just chef's kiss. So I'm gonna go over to Hellion Lua. Let me go back. Okay, I'm excited about this one. Okay, wait.
You don't like me? Well, let me see if I can't change your mind. You don't like me? Well, let me see if I can't change your mind. So annoying. Ugh, does it have to be me?
This is Lua, a cute and charming high school girl. Due to her captivating, cheerful personality and her caring nature, she will almost always be found surrounded by company. However, the persona she presents at school is nothing but a facade. In truth, she is the only daughter of the leader of the largest gang in Nata Prefecture, the Kumi clan. Hiding her dark intentions, Lua controls everything at Gon High School through her trusted subordinates. While she does win over Teiyu, the final chess piece she needs for her schemes, her plans start to fall apart when Auden transfers to the same school to pursue him. Hellion Lua is a 5-star Dark Elemental Ranger. She has high health and can increase her effectiveness further through her imprint concentration. Skill 3, Lua's Challenge. Grants challenge to all allies before increasing defense of the caster for 2 turns. Decreases buff durations of all enemies by 1 turn, and has up to a 100% chance to provoke for 1 turn. When 20 soul is consumed, ignores effect resistance. Challenge. After counterattacking, when the target is a hero, deals additional damage equivalent to 8% of the target's max health, dispelled after the effect activates, and increases speed of the bearer for 2 turns. Skill 2, Lua Squad. After being attacked by a hero, increases combat readiness of all allies by up to 10%, and makes all allies granted challenge counterattack. Skill 1, Lua Attack. Attacks the enemy and has up to a 100% chance to provoke for 1 turn.
You don't like me? Well, let me see if I can't change your mind.
The two-faced mastermind of Gon High School. Players will be able to meet Hellion Lua through the Mystic Summon starting November 7th. Thank you.
Okay, wait. I really like her, like for real. The S3 is everything. I know at first we all, including me, we all had something to say about her hair. But the fact that they got that girl a flat iron and she is doing her hair, they don't give a F what we think. And I don't know, seeing her now and seeing the animation now, I think her design is a 10 out of 10. It was a little iffy at first. She does not look like Lua, like they're not identical, but every ML don't have to be like flat out identical like a twin. I think that she does look like Lua, except she just has a different hairstyle and different clothes on. And she also, they're in a much more unserious environment versus the serious environment that we so used to seeing Ada, Teiyu, and Lua in. I love this flip on them. I think it's very creative. I think that Smilegate just really knows how to create a world and a story. I don't think we give them praise enough for that. I love her look. Like, I do think it's a little matchy. Um, but I have to just give them their tens with the design. I mean, the girl looked good. She looks really, really good. That little demon keychain, what is that? And yeah, like I just I like this. I like the details. The flat iron is everything. Um, like even in the S3, like that is so freaking cute, bro. For real, for real. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to this the skill descriptions, the stats, and everything. So she has the same base speed as regular Lua, and then her devotion is focused on effectiveness, which is really good. So should make her easier to build effectiveness on. The skill 3, woo! So she is a ranger. So you could put her on guiding light, which is crazy. Grants challenge to all allies before increasing defense of the caster for 2 turns. Decreases buff duration of all enemies by 1 turn and has a 70% chance to provoke for 1 turn. 20 souls, ignore FRES, my favorite soul burn. And after counter attacking, when the target is a hero, deals additional damage equivalent to 8% of the target's max health. So not only is the character with the challenge buff going to counter attack, they're going to deal additional damage equivalent to 8% of the target's max health. The spell after the effect activates and increases speed of the bearer for 2 turns. Challenge is a loaded buff and it's undispellable. I think that she has to be one of the most unique Moonlight characters. Like, they really thought outside of the box with her. Let's see. Skill 2 is a passive. After being attacked by a hero, increases combat readiness of all allies by 7% and makes all allies granted challenge counterattack. After being attacked by a hero, increases combat readiness of all allies. So she pushes. And I think that 7% goes up to 10% and makes all allies granted challenge counterattack. Somebody is going to cook up something so nasty with this. I think her kit is just so straightforward, yet so out of the box. I'm just gonna say once again, I'm gonna say for her so far, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give her a 10 out of 10. I don't even think she's niche. I think she is one of the most chaotic characters since Harsetti. I think her and Harsetti are so chaotic. Like, because she can be an opener or a speed contester, and she can be stealthed. So I really think that she is going to create the craziest, most fun looking RTA battles. I think she's just going to be an insane character, honestly. Skill 1 attacks the enemy and has an 85% chance to provoke. And I guess, let's see, 5, 10, so basically 100 because she gets 15. So once again, the same as Schniel, I think that this could have increased speed just to help cycle faster. But I think her kit is as like straightforward as her kit is. It's not a lot of text, not too much text, but as straightforward as it is and as out of the box. Once again, I hate to repeat myself and sound like a broken record, but I really think Smilegate did a great job on Hellion Lua. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the demo.
You don't like me? Well, let me see if I can't change your mind.
The time has come.
That's a blow week for her.
I can still endure.
So that additional damage looked like it happens at the end
This is going
of
to hurt.
everybody's turn, which is what, 8, 16, 24, 32?
I'm ready. One shot, one kill.
Still hard.
Do you know anything about that brat? Enough playing around. Let's finish this. I have nothing to say to you.
I literally just did my nails. Hey, you, come deal with it.
Finish this. A crack. It hurts. I'll teach you a lesson.
Smilegate, y'all are doing the damn thing for real. Y'all are doing it for real. Let me go back to that page because I know they had like a video for like the story or whatever. They had a video for something. Here we go. I thought this video was so cute. I did see this one.
Hey, you! Have I met you somewhere? Your face looks familiar. Maybe in our past lives? Shouldn't you, like, focus on graduating? They said, what? I will not stand for that! Now that I won, you have to do what I say, right?
I just think it is so cute. Oh my gosh, like I love the story theme of this one. But yeah, that is all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wanted to just do both of them inside the same video. I'm excited. I don't know if we get these characters after the update tonight. I hope we do because I have been saving. If you've been watching any of my videos, you just see that I don't have the most, like a lot, but I have enough to where I can at least come close to a pity possibly, or at least get halfway there. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I definitely need it to grow. I would love to build a community in here. This is a safe space for everybody, unless you are, you know, rude or harmful to people. But thank you once again. I do have social media. I have IG, I have Twitter. Talk to me. Feel free to comment. Let me know how you feel about the audio and the lighting. I'm really trying to do better with that. And until next time, guys, I plan on posting another video today. I do something called Epic 7 RTA Amateur Hour, and I just post myself winning and losing in RTA. So after this, I'm going to go ahead and record another video of that. This would be my 7th video, so definitely feel free to check out the other 6. I really do appreciate it. You guys take care and see you later.